Things that bother me, things that inspire, I just want to share with you all, if you shall desire. Life. Life is a very interesting thing, and life and its values, it's getting tougher and tougher each day. That is why, as the religions claim for our existence, life is a test, and we are here to pass it. You're here to excel in it, but then it's a difficult test. It's a very difficult path to have a moral status and a clear spirit. But don't worry, I'm not here to give you a lecture about how to be Lord Buddha or a prophet and go away from the worldly things and don't enjoy a dance with your partner or don't go out for a movie or something like that. No, you don't have to cut yourself off the world. But what I'm trying to highlight here is the world is burning. It's actually burning. We are getting very selfish, very arrogant, and ignorant. We only think about what is comfortable and pleasing for us. The policy of you only live once, YOLO, and it's my life, mind your own business, etc., etc., etc. Well, it's getting its negative side now. People think that we just have to collaborate with each other. We just have to use each other. Nobody respects anyone anymore. We're just working like different parts of a machine, just trying to be in function with each other. For example, if you see around, like in any common place, let's say a train station, yeah, what do you see? Nobody talks to nobody. Nobody even looks at each other. Let's say there was somebody standing on a train station. He won't get noticed, of course, unless he looks different and he does not fit into the general criteria, such as the looks, or like what is he wearing, or how is he acting. For example, as a Sikh, like myself, we are wearing a turban, and people will look at you because turbans are not a normal part of today's world, and they are looking at you as if, what are you trying to do, man? They're thinking that in their head. So Muslims, they get noticed because they're keeping long beards, and they're like, wow, that's not a part of the normal clean shaven professional look, something like that. But anyways, we'll talk about that in another video. That's not the main subject. Let's come back to the train station example. What's happening there is we are misunderstanding what the technology is used for. We think technology should be used for being independent and undisturbed, but no. Technology is meant to bring people together, close the gaps in the information, and make things faster. But people understand that technology means mind your own business. Put in your headphones, plug in some music, and just mind your own business. Don't talk to anybody, don't see anybody. You go to the train station, you check your train number, you check what platform it is, and you get ready for the train. But no, it doesn't mean that you have to show that you are very intelligent, or you are prepared, or I mind my own business, so shall you. No, it doesn't mean that. It means that you are advancing as the technology is advancing, and you are not trying to get miscommunicated. But point is, miscommunication doesn't mean no communication. It means not doing the communication in a wrong way. Okay, so communication is very important. I remember when I was a kid growing up in India, I used to travel a lot. We did a lot of train journeys, and the best part of the train journey was when you meet new people. So as soon as you get to the train station, you would see kids sitting on their luggage with their parents around them, and our parents used to look around and find someone like probably who looked friendlier, a family who looked friendlier, and we would go and put our luggage next to them, and then we would start talking to each other, and then they would let each other's children mingle along, play along each other while they are talking and controlling us, of course, because it was a platform, supposed to jump around. But then as soon as the journey started, we used to find birds or seats which are very close to each other, and we used to talk around, play music, sing songs, or share food for that matter, and that was the normal thing. But then the best part of is, like, when we used to get out of the train at different stations or at the same station, we would just bid goodbye, and we would exchange some contacts. Of course, I don't remember people visiting us ever from those contacts, but what I mean to say is that is not the point. The point is, why are we getting so arrogant, so self-centered nowadays? We don't even want to say hello to anyone. We are bringing in a kind of ignorance and arrogance in our attitudes. There's no human interaction in the world today. Nobody talks nowadays. Nobody talks to anybody. The air is full of electronic and electrical signals, but there is no human voice vibration. The only human voice which you hear nowadays in the atmosphere is coming out of your music systems, which you are showing off in your car's deck. So where are we heading to? I mean, we can be all nice and chatty, and we would be all intelligent masters, etc., online, keyboard warriors, and making YouTube videos like I'm making, but when you get out, we are just silent. We just stay shut, and we open our brains and we start judging. So we are making hypotheses in our head, and we are judging people on some criterias, and then we will immediately act if we will feel offended. It's just getting so simple as smiling nowadays to get offended. There's no tolerance, there's no mutual understanding, there's no respect. All we see is a competition. It's like who has what is he gonna do, what I have to do. It's all getting in terms of self-interest, how I can make the most of it. No, I'm just trying to just pass a message along. I mean, let me know if you get any of it, and if it makes sense. Just written a small poem. Let's say, I hope it delivers the message. Please subscribe and comment and let me know. So let's start the poem. Do you remember that guy from the class? He never spoke a word to anyone. We all thought he was rude. He did everything on time. He was fast. He was clever as well, but wasn't friendly. But he wasn't one of our dudes. He tried to be perfect. Everyone saw that. We all knew it. But he got laughed at. Do you know why? What made him so? Life is a race. School is a place. To win is what you should do. He was told so. He never saw us as friends. We were just people with whom he was competing. It was difficult. He got everything, more gadgets than we did, but we didn't like him. We never will. The reason is simple. He wasn't smiling. No talking, no dancing, no laughing, no chit-chatting. He was just too self-centered. It showed in his temper. No one was allowed to touch his things. Sharing was not in his listing. He thought us as less. He liked to be independent. He thought we wasted time. For him, life was a poem that should rhyme. You wish he said hello once, didn't you? You wish he said hello once. He missed the fun we all had done. Well, we still hate him for that, don't we? But look at us. What are we trying to be? We stayed away from others nowadays. We hate everything that comes close. What is the issue we made in our minds? Saying hello feels like poking nose. No, what are we doing to ourselves? Oh God. We don't want to be that guy in our class or the arrogant one in the gym. But look at ourselves, we are becoming just like him. We didn't want to be that guy in the class or the arrogant one in the gym, but just look at yourself. We are becoming just like him. Peace out.